got yarn. How's everyone doing? Well, it's February 2nd, 2025. It's in the afternoon. I just wanted to hop on here. Sorry, I didn't get a video. Well, I did a video last night, but I deleted it. I received an email yesterday that was a little upsetting, and I indulged in how I felt about it. And so after it uploaded and I watched it, and it was late at night, I'm like, no, I'm not giving that person any airtime. So I deleted the video. So I am back today. And the sad thing on the video, I got a lot done. Tiffany and Brinley helped me. I mean, it's still a mess here, but I got a lot done. I got a lot of yarn boxed up. I got a lot of open holes. I still got a lot of work to do. I did not create this environment overnight, and I'm not going to fix it overnight. So, but I did wrap up. Lala, this is going out. Lala, actually, the yarn in here is a Hirschner's yarn. It is neon colors, and it's for a Boggy Blanket. And I've watched her work with this yarn, and I told her, I said, if you ever need it, I've got some I'm saving for you in my stash. And when I got a text, she was like, I'm short a couple skeins. Do you have any? I kind of freaked out. I'm like, did I give it away? I couldn't remember but I found it. I have like 6, 7, I have 8 skeins I'm sending her 4. And if she needs any more, I'll send her the rest. But Lala, it's for you. I've been saving it for you. And you've been wonderful. She lives all the way in Alaska, the North Pole, and she's making blankets for my kids in Florida, the Boggy Blanket Brigade. She is part of it. She's my Zoom sister. And I haven't been in Zoom for a long time. I'm gonna go back. You guys know I've been going through a funk for the past year in my personal life. I kind of shared a little bit with you guys. I'm doing okay, and I need to start doing the things I used to do, and that's spend time with my Zoom sisters, which I hold very dear and close to my heart. And also, I hold very dear to my heart is Juan the Yarn Addict. He is part of the Boggy Blanket Brigade. Juan, you know I love you. You know that I appreciate everything that you do for these kids, and I very much so appreciate our friendship. Juan, about a year ago, right after he started his channel, he reached out to me and said, I want to come to Florida. I want to meet with you. I want to break bread with you. And I'm like, awesome. So we did. He came to Florida. We met in between my place in Orlando. We did some shopping. Lynanne, Nina's Knots Crochet, she was also part of this exciting moment in our lives. And we both love Juan. We both appreciate Juan. We know he has the biggest heart in the world. And I know I don't say it enough, but thank you, Juan. I love you from the bottom of my heart. You are a very dear friend, and I hope you know that. I know you know that. So, and I know Nina feels the same way. So, all right. Now, what else? I bought two batches of these boxes. There's 25 in a batch. They're $25. They're $1 a piece each box, I think, which was a pretty good deal. The boxes are bigger than last year's boxes. I still have a couple of those. They're 10 by 10 by 10. These are 17 by 11 by 13. So almost double the yarn. And I have a few of the smaller boxes. I started the Etsy shop. I hope I did it right. It asks so many questions, but I'm just selling mystery boxes. And so bear with me. Give me another week, because I've got probably like 19 boxes completed. I tried to be mindful and everything, put enough in there where somebody could make something you know, like 1,200 yards. You know, I did my best. And then there's odds and end yarns. It's a mystery box. So, and I'm destashing. I'm getting rid of some old stuff so I can fit the new stuff. And yeah, so we have to do that every now and then. Yeah. So, so in last night's video, I shared a lot of that. But you know what? It was a hot mess. It wasn't my best work. My videos have been kind of crazy the past week or two. And I apologize. You know, there's nothing really formal about me. I can't help it. Yeah, I can't help it. But I am trying to get organized, and Brinley and Tiffany did help me downstash the green room closet. It looks wonderful, and the green room looks pretty good. It's not exactly where I want it, but it looks good. Eventually there will not be, I don't know if I'm going to keep a bed in there. I would ultimately like to downsize where I just have yarn in here and in the room behind me, and just leave the other side of the house out of the yarn equation. I don't know if I can do that though. My love of yarn is just, my collection's crazy. I know that I have a lot of retail therapy. It feels good to go buy yarn, but I don't know. I told Tiffany in the beginning yesterday, it was really a struggle to let go of stuff. But once I got in there and I let go of a little bit of this and a little bit of that, it was easier to grab this and grab that. And it's like, you know, think, are you ever going to use it? Think, you know, somebody else can appreciate it. And it got easier, but there was a lot that I didn't let go of. And, you know, over time, but maybe I do have a problem. I'm sure I do have a little bit of a problem, but I did let go of it. I didn't cry about it. You know, I don't have 8 trucks out front to take to the dump, but I am going to put out a phone call tomorrow, or actually today. Shay's supposed to come tomorrow, and I'm going to tell her to leave her mop, her feather duster, and all that stuff at home. And because really that side of the house has not been used, I want her to help me get rid of some stuff. You know, I'm gonna purge. I purged a bunch of clothes in my closet, and of course she takes the bags and goes through them, and she's always grateful. She says her mother can wear a lot of my clothes, which I think is awesome. I send shoes, all that stuff. So, but she has mentioned a few times, you ever go through that shorts? I have a drawer full of shorts, denim shorts. She says, I want to be here. I think her butt's a little smaller than mine, so I don't think anything in there will fit her, but you never know. You know, you just never know. I actually was able to fit into a bunch of them, but they were too short. I would never wear them out in public. Yeah, I'm like, did I wear these? I guess I did at one point, but you know, I don't throw anything away. That's a collection of 20 years, you know? So, more than that, probably 30 years. Yeah, over 30. Yeah, at least 30 years. I've been in this house 21 years. And I still have clothes from before that. Yeah. The only thing I let go of was my bongos, and I regret that. But that's okay. It's all good. Y'all, I got a new security system, and this camera keeps going off. What did you see? It's the squirrels, I guess, because all the dogs are in the house. iCloud terms. Oh. Okay. Someone is active. It's my flagpole. But yeah, I thought I would increase my security. I've always had security, but I have outdoor cameras now. So, yep. So it's just a squirrel. I told Tiffany, I said I want them aimed kind of in my yard, but also like I can see the neighbor's yard. You ever watch those crime channels? You know, like, you know, so and so killed his wife across the street. They got it on video across the street. No. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted a nice perimeter of what you can see. So you can see all angles of my house to my doors, all my entrances. So, yeah. But it's been going off crazy. I don't know. It's okay. It doesn't bother me. There is like an alarm that goes unk unk unk. I turned that off. It was because it was loud outside. So, but yeah, if somebody breaks in the house, there is a piercing. It's an awful alarm, but it's good to have. Mr. Bobvin, I love her. She's got two sisters that are twins, and they learned how to knit overnight, and man, they are rocking the knitting. If you're not familiar with Mr. Bobbin, go over there and check her channel out. She's adorable, and her sisters are pretty cool. One of her sisters wrote a book, and I did purchase the book. There it goes again. There's nobody outside. It's got to be. It's supposed to, if someone is active, it's supposed to show me. Reloading. I don't see anybody. You want to hear the siren? It's a bird. You hear the bird? I can't hear it. I can talk into it. So, anyways, I have it on recording, live recording. I don't know where it's going, but yeah, I have a trough of coffee. I stayed up late. I just couldn't sleep, and for no reason. The dogs wake me up like clockwork at 3 in the morning to go potty. And then, of course, I lay back down, close my eyes, and then I hear them bruff, ruff, they want back in 10 minutes later. And then it's hard to fall back to sleep. That's my problem. But anyways, I'm going to take you guys in the green room with me and share our progress. Now, I know this all looks terrible, but they're just open boxes. I'm going to try to do a video on the recap on those black bags so I can get them out of my way. And then I'm taking this in the green room. These 3 bins here were full of Christmas yarn, and I've got them on a shelf. I'm so proud. I got my Christmas yarn put away. And some of that yarn I want to do a crochet along next year, or this year, like in November, and do a drawing so someone can win the yarn that I'm going to be working with. So I hope that all works out. You guys know me. I'm sometimes all over the place, but hopefully I won't be all over the place. I'm hoping that 2025 is a year of growth for me, learning to live alone. I've really never lived alone. Yeah, I have, but many years ago, but I was with children. I actually had children, and I know a lot of people are like, don't tell people you live alone. Well, I mean, a lot of us live alone. I have security, I have animals, I carry, so I'm not too worried, and I sleep with her too. So, but I know a lot of people don't agree with that, but that's okay. We're all allowed to live our lives the way we want to live. Do things, say things, as long as it's, in my world, I think it comes from a good place, and that is, I just want to protect myself. And, yeah, so I'm not going to go down that road, because that rabbit hole can be ugly for some people, and sometimes with good reason. So, because there are a lot of crazy people out there that get a hold of guns and should not have them. Mine is strictly in my home and there to protect me if I ever need it. If an intruder, I think anybody that came in my yard would be pretty brave. So, and most people that grew up with me know you don't mess with me. I'm a lot chiller than I used to be, but yeah. I was a wild child. Yes, me and Uncle Greg were the black sheep of the family. Yeah, that was the tomboy in me. But let's go into the yarn room. Enough about me, and let's go check out the progress. I'll see you there in a little bit. It's going to be a different camera. So, and also, y'all let me know what you think about the new camera. It has a lot of cool features, and I wish I knew how to work them all. One of the coolest features is it has the camera. It actually will go onto my hands. I could do a tutorial right here. Perfect. But I don't know how the camera's doing it, but it's like right on top of my hands. But I can't figure out how to record. I can see it on screen. I don't know. I might not be able to record, but it's pretty awesome. And I've tried to figure it out, and I still haven't. And I need to ask Tyler about it. I know he'll be able to figure it out. My little genius. So he's taken college classes to learn about, computer skills and QuickBooks and all that stuff. I got a hair that's in my face. All right. I see you in the room. Okay, you guys. That's what we've got boxed up so far. I think we're doing really good. These boxes are bigger than last year's. I have a few boxes from last year. Right here, there's some of them. They're a lot smaller. And these boxes were $40 to $50 depending on how much they weighed. But see the difference? So these will probably be, they won't be twice as much, but we're going to sell the boxes for $70 and then plus shipping. There is a lot of yarn in these boxes. I will have probably a dozen of the smaller boxes. So whatever's finished first is what I'll release. So, but that's the progress from yesterday. This is a hot mess that I got to go through. My shoes and my jeans. Figure out what I want and what I don't want. This is the bag room. I have clothes on my bed. Oh, I don't have room for a lot of stuff. This is the yarn that I'm sending to Lala. I've already bagged it up. So I may have more than just 4. You know me. I don't know yet. But, okay. So, this is a lot of, I got some holes down here. Actually, doesn't go down here. I've got some yarn back in here. It's the only Hobby Lobby that I really kind of kept. This isn't Hobby Lobby, that's Shauna Ball, but this here is Hobby Lobby. It's the only one I really kept. I got rid of almost everything. Charm Grammy got me this Dreamweaver yarn. But this will probably go in the dog room on top of my shelves with the rest of my cakes. But this is where I put all my Christmas yarn. The newest edition of my Christmas yarn. But I have 4 holes. 4 holes. And I've got fur in that one that I will probably put in another room. Yep. This is Forever Fleece, one of my favorite yarns. A lot of my Hirschner. You guys know. You guys are familiar with all this yarn. And then I don't have any holes really over here. Not really. I got room for some cakes. I don't know what that's doing in there. But I have a bunch of the all-in-one granny in the other room. I need to get stuff all together. And that's what I'm slowly but surely working on. Most of these tubs are scraps. That's going to Boggy. But look at the closet. Y'all can see the floor. Almost. But this is Premier Bobbins. It's not the white. I have never found the white bobbins. I have a whole bag like this that has disappeared. But that's okay. We'll be okay. I'm not crazy about how this looks, so I might change it up a little bit. This has got a lot of scrap yarn in it. That's gonna go. This has got expensive yarn. I'm gonna put it in a shrink bag and probably put the bag on top of this bag. These two bags have my, I call it bougie yarn. So, and this, there's more of this in my little white toy box right there. But it's a little, it's overflowing. Let's see. That's a whip basket. It's always got boggy blankets in it. But yeah, this is my bougie yarn. I'm going to make another pink sweater, I think. Because I got plenty of yarn to do it. And I gave it away. The one I made, I gave away. So, but yeah. So it's all my Serenity, Loops and Threads, Christmas yarn. My cotton, Serenity cotton. It's not Serenity, Cotton Fair, bulky cotton. And I've got more cotton over here. So, yeah, and I've got Cotton Sprout. So, and Cotton Sprout. But here's some big twists. I don't know why that's there. That doesn't belong there. And these two don't belong here. But all of this, it's not exactly what I want. But I'm going to leave it there for now. There's all my puzzle yarn. I didn't have room. I may put it up here. So I still got the ladder in here. I just haven't gotten that far. So these baskets, like I said, I'm going to try to go through them. I have a lot of Halloween yarn in here. I need to bag up. I have 4 sewing machines now. I know, I'm insane, but the one I bought the other day is just like the very first one I ever owned, and I love that thing, and I knew how to work it. Now, that bag up there has Forever Fleece in it. Looks like it's going to fall, but I don't think it'll fall. So, I'm getting there, y'all. I think I did really well. I mean, I had yarn all along both sides of the bed. This whole floor you could not see. It was bad. So I think I did pretty good. So, and then the other room, this is a scrap box for my Zoom sister. I always send her scraps. What's you got? You got your baby. Huh, Sadie? Boy, she loves her babies. There's this slipper that she absolutely has devoured. What's you got? You got your pelican? No, this isn't a pelican. It's a flamingo. It's a flamingo, huh, pretty girl? You doing okay? I love you. That's my pretty girl. Yes. It's getting close to feeding time, isn't it? Huh. Everybody hungry? And these are going up in the attic. These are baskets. I'm going to try to get rid of some of the baskets. This is broken. I don't know how it got broken. But, yeah. So, this is my Boggy Blanket Mountain. I'm not going to show you the rest of the room because it's a hot mess. And then the bathroom, which is full of blankets. I got plenty of room for more blankets. But yeah, so the house is not immaculate, but I got a lot done. I mean, a lot done. So, yep. Now, this is my Karen and Mandala shelf. Ice odds and ends. I will never get rid of any of that. I love that yarn. And this room you could not walk in. Now you can walk in here. It's still a hot mess. There's a bunch of yarn I got to get rid of in here. I've got a few holes. I got 1. There's 2, 3. So I got 3 holes. I had an explosion. My cotton yarn, I had an avalanche. It all fell on the floor. So I got to pick all that up. But I've got another cubby. That's a cubby. I just sat those kits in there. So I have many cubbies. So we're progress. There's progress that is happening. So, but yep. And I'm probably going to get rid of that. That's going to come down today. That's Lion Brand yarn. Oh, what is it called? Y'all know what it is. Is it? It's not 1 pound, is it? I've got a black skein out here I saw last night with that yarn. I don't know. I got several boxes here that I got to go through. So I'm like, it's hard. You're just like, where do you start? Here it is. This is what it is. Pound of Love. I have a whole crate full of Pound of Love. So I'm going to get rid of that too. Because it's been in that box for almost 4 years. I haven't used it. So that is all my big twist. I will keep that. Some of that up on top is Ice Yarns Cotton. I'll keep that. This is my premier shelf. And I have Big Twist on the 3rd shelf. I got a lot of Big Twist. And on top, I've got some Big Twist. On the very top shelf, I got some retro yarn. That is Big Twist. So, I mean Red Heart, not Big Twist, Red Heart. So there's some Red Heart, Big Twist. But mostly premier yarns are on this shelf here. And then that's Hobby Lobby, their Crafter's Secret yarn. And then up here on top is a lot of Red Heart and Hobie cotton cakes. So I've gotten rid of some of the cotton cakes, but all of this, I'm not touching. All of this, this is all brand new yarn. I got yarn in that closet. So, but I hope, let me turn you around. I hope you enjoyed this video. Cross your fingers that I get a bunch more done this evening. I am more productive in the evening than I am in the morning. To be quite honest, I have not crocheted much. You guys know, I'm doing what I gotta do. So, but I'm gonna feed the dogs here. I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna feed the dogs. Then I'm gonna go feed myself. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go to Publix and get something to cook. I thought about going to Publix and getting a steak and just searing it on the stove and then maybe cooking it in the oven for a little bit. I need to, you know what I do? I do have a counter grill. I'll just grill it on the counter. I wonder if he took it. He might have taken the counter grill, which he's rightfully allowed to take whatever he wants. No, it's still here. So good. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get some vegetables, cut them up, some olive oil and some spices, Miss Dash, put those in the oven, cook some vegetables in the oven, and grill a steak. I know the steak isn't the healthiest. I'll cut the fat off. You guys know I am a steak and potato girl, but I'm going to get, I don't think I'm going to have potato. It's you kissing me. She kissing me. You love me? You hungry? Is you hungry? What time is it? It is 5 till 4. It's time for num-nums. You guys hungry? All right, guys. I love you all. I will see you guys. I'll probably do another video tonight because I'm a video behind and I like to make up for it. To go outside. Do you want to go outside? You can't go outside. We're going to go eat. So, all right. Love y'all. Mwah. Wish me luck that I get a lot of this done tonight. Her lamb chop is shredded. Is that your pretty lamb chop? That's her Valentine's lamb chop. It's shredded. All right, let's go get your pans. I forgot the pans last night out on the porch. Oh, what a pretty day. Look at that sky, y'all. Okay. Bless you. I'm going to share with you the new meat I buy. So we turn on the hot water. This is called Signature Kangaroo Formula with probiotics, limited ingredients. It's a complete balanced diet for puppy to adults. She's a little bit thinner. You know what? I'm going to have leftovers. I have calzone from last night. So I'll just eat leftovers. I'm going to show you. This is beef. This is what I feed my dogs. And the people that sell it to me, they have to put a little bit of charcoal in it so it doesn't get consumed by people. Stop it. Okay, I'm going to give her a little more. What? You're pathetic. Alright. So, and then they get some green beans. Last night they got sweet potatoes. But, you know, these candies only cost $1.50. Now they're almost $4. I buy this brand, I buy the spinach, I buy the green beans, and I buy the sweet potato brand. I could buy it by the gallon, probably would be cheaper. So I just put hot water in here and mix it up. This is Lucy or Maverick. They both get the same amount. They should go on diets, but I don't have a heart to cut back too much. This is hers. She gets a little more meal and a little more water. And she's not crazy about vegetables. So, hang on. All right, come on, guys. Maverick, stop it. Sit. 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 And Sadie. Come here. Good girl. There you go. She's not too sure. She's eating it though pretty good. Maverick, he inhales his food. Go ahead, eat. She's a little shy sometimes. Eat! Eat your num-nums. Navi, slow down. He acts like he's never been fed. And if I leave here, if I walk away, he'll inhale everybody else's food. So I have to watch him. All right, guys. I love you all. I'll see ya in my next video. Mwah.